Melville. Melville. This is number 48 on the Britannica Great Books. And although they call it Melville, and although it is Melville, what it really is Moby Dick. I say that because there's nothing else in this book by Melville except Moby Dick, and there's nothing in the book that isn't by Melville, so it seems like it's Moby Dick. It's not, they don't have any of his other stories or anything in here. Let's have a look. So the Britannica Great Books are, I think the idea was to put great books in the hands of people who didn't have a lot of money, but wanted to have the great books and be educated and that kind of a thing. And to that end, they're probably great. Mine's kind of falling apart. Of course, I got it used. I have a few of these great books. The great books of the Western world. So there they are. And as you can see, number 48. That's this one. Having said all that, I have a much nicer edition of Moby Dick, and I would pull that one out any day before I pulled this one out, and I'll show you why. Also, I'll just say, so it does have a little biographical note about the author. Right here. And then after that, we're in it. We're right in it. I haven't read this edition, and so it's 420 pages. I guess it's enough. I want it to be bigger because my other edition of Moby Dick is massive compared to this one. And so I wonder, well, does it have everything? But then again, my other edition has lots and lots of illustrations and big text and lots of good margins and, thicker paper. So maybe that explains it all. It also, this doesn't even have look, the chapters, there's not even an extra page for the chapters. So it's very utilitarian, You want to read Moby Dick and you don't really want a nice, or you'd rather you don't want to spend the money on a nice edition when you can just get it, you can read it, and this is great for that. If I were pressing it into the hands of a younger person, didn't have a lot of money, and we're going to bang it around in a dorm room somewhere, then something like this would be great. For me personally, I'm not going to end up reading this one. The pages are kind of thin, and it's just not a luxurious book. I guess I've gotten that across. Moby Dick has, a part in the middle where he just talks about whales for a while. So he starts off in first person, then he talks about whales for a long time. And I think he forgot he was in first person and sort of stopped that. But in any case, I loved it. I love this book. I love learning about all the whales too. Okay, well, I don't have much else to say about it. We'll leave it there. That's Moby Dick by Melville.